Hey, everybody at Care Credit. It's an absolute pleasure to be connecting with you. My name is Michael King, and I want to thank you for your attention. Today, we're going to be going through 10 tips that you can be able to, when you're talking to your vision clients, let them know on how they can be able to increase their revenue, especially during a challenging economy. Now, we are going to move quickly here today, so I'm going to get right into it. Number one, let's get a little bit of a state of the union. Right now, laser refractive procedures are down 16.5% year over year from Q1 this year compared to last year. However, IOLs right now, and that would be refractive lens exchange as well as cataract, are up almost 4% from this year to last year. Now, what I wanted to show you is that right now, if you look at this little chart, this is done from Google Trends, you can be able to see that unfortunately, the trend line right now is steadily just kind of like softening, if you will, for LASIK search volume. But what I can tell you is on the IOL side, this is for ICL, you can see that it steadily has been increasing. I think that that's a testament to the external advertising that STAAR has been doing and all their marketing efforts. But in addition to that, I wanted to also let you know over here on the refractive lens exchange side, there is a steadily increasing bar, as you can see right now, of search volume. So that is something that you want to be able to convey to your practices, is that there is hope right now on what's going on for various procedures economically right now. I'm seeing some great growth for refractive lens exchange, especially, as well as ICL. Okay. First tip right now I want to talk you through is you want to have your clients to run a re-engagement campaign. That basically is a limited time campaign, and you could have an exclusive offer in it, and basically using two-way texting, email, as well as phone, and basically send it to the leads that have already either had a consult or people who've not even had a consult yet. And you would be surprised at the amount of results you can be able to get to it. Had a client that ran this campaign. You can see the numbers on the screen. We brought them in just over $600,000 in revenue. It's pretty astounding. Now, they do advertise a lot, so I just want to kind of put a little bit of caution to that. It's not every practice can expect those results, but it just lets you know that there is gold, if you will, in untapped revenue in the list that you have. Next one, number two. I'm going to move my little thing right here. There we go. You want to be able to potentially have your clients to do a quarterly webinar. Use the existing list again, and you could also invite your alumni to the webinar, meaning, especially if you're wanting to do more refractive lens exchange procedures, inviting your past LASIK patients who are over the age of 50 or 55, that is another great way to be able to educate the procedure. The way that I do the webinars with our client is we essentially have the content is top questions about a specific procedure, top 10 questions. I run them through with the surgeon. And then the great thing is that you can be able to leverage that content and be able to make an evergreen video series, use it on social media, be able to use it in your emails and your text messages. For, your clients can use them that way. It's a really, really great way to be able to leverage that content. You'd be amazed at how many people right now that are looking to have more information and doing so in a relaxed format. Okay, next one. Here's some results, actually. As you can see, that we have 3,000 people, just over 3,000 that registered. And we got $2.5 million in revenue for one client last year, people that came to a webinar. It's pretty amazing what can be done. And so we actually like to have people offer them a virtual and an office consult. But again, just under 2 million of that was from refractive lens exchange, by the way, as well. Okay, next one. We're going to talk about optimizing the patient journey. And so what you want to do from a data perspective, your client must know their weekly lead to consult conversion rate. You need to know what their initial call to a scheduled consult by rep, as well as their consult to surgery conversion rate. These are numbers that they must have on their fingertips. Next one is you want to focus on your lead response time. You have a 400% worse odds, if you will, if you wait more than 10 minutes to respond to a lead. And in a recent study on the webinar I was on that Zeiss did, 40% of leads were never even contacted in the first place. So that is a great thing that you can help your clients to do, is to focus on their lead response time. Next one, review their existing conversion assets. You want to see if they are do they have self-test? Are they having a pricing opt-in? Are they offering scheduling, virtual and in office? And I have reviewed recently over 150 ophthalmology websites, and just over a quarter of them actually had an online scheduler where they could actually enable somebody to schedule. And when I was talking about a pricing opt-in, I wanted to let you know, this is a graph that I got, or just a keyword search volume from SEMrush, and it lets you know how many people are actually searching monthly. Look at how many people are looking for cost. It's pretty amazing. And what that means is that the intent right now in the marketplace, people want to know how much laser vision correction costs. So you want to meet that intent by enabling people to opt in for pricing and then starting that conversation. Okay. Number six, you want to, especially right now during challenging times in the economy, review your existing landing pages, your emails, your text communication. Do they reflect a modern vision correction approach? Meaning, if your nurture sequences right now, your emails that you're nurturing out to patients, you're dripping out to them, only talk about LASIK, but they don't talk about ICL or refractive lens exchange, you may be missing an opportunity to pre-educate people before they come into your practice. Next one, number seven, add more video. You want to add as much video as you can in the patient journey, and that helps to increase engagement as well as conversion rates. But those videos can be used, send them to people before they come in for a consult. Have videos to play in a lane to kind of cut down the amount of time that the surgeon has to speak and say the same things over and over to patients. Have an office tour video. Use them on confirmation pages. Have them in your nurture emails, also in your landing pages. These are a lot of really good places to be able to use video. Next one is number 8, invest in phone and consultative sales training. I really believe, and I know this to be true, that your staff is one of the greatest investments that a practice is going to be having, and you want to invest in their growth. You really want to also know your conversion rates for phone and in-office consults by rep. You want to know that information, or your clients want to know that information. Okay. Number 9, focusing on reviews and referrals. I know this is pretty self-evident, but you really want to be able to add on different ways to be able to get referrals and get reviews. We have some pretty nifty landing pages that we can send to people using QR codes and links to be able to help them, make it easy for them to refer. A quick little rule of thumb that I recommend, you want to have over 100 reviews with a 4.8 rating or better on Google. And also take a look at when the most pictures have been updated on the Google Business Profile. That's all really important information to get better SEO rankings. Last one, number 10, is handling the financial conversation. And this is something where we need to be a little bit more creative, especially when we're doing our in-office consultations, and being able to talk about the monthly payment versus zero money down and deferred interest. Patients want to know what it's going to be on a basis. And so I also would recommend that if somebody perhaps doesn't quite qualify, maybe talk about financing a portion, but also using a credit card down payment if needed. So just being creative or encouraging your clients to be creative on handling that financial conversation. Lastly, and I know we went really quickly, but I wanted to give you as much value as possible. Contact me anytime. If you have a client that you think may benefit from having an extra conversation, or perhaps they need to have someone to review their website or their paid traffic campaigns, I'd be more than happy to do that as a courtesy to CareCredit. On that note, thank you so much for your attention. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Do take care. Bye-bye.